What's up, everybody? This is Elliot from Read Write Web. You know, Apple's never hesitated to call their products magical and revolutionary, nor should they. The iPhone completely changed the mobile phone industry, just like iTunes revolutionized the way music is distributed. Well, with the release of Passbook and iOS 6, it looks like Apple's trying to do the same thing to the world of e-commerce. I wanted to give you a look at Passbook, talk to you about some of its features, and mention some functionality it'll need to integrate if it wants to change the way that I think about my wallet and e-commerce forever. When you open up Passbook, you'll notice that Apple gives it a brief description. Passbook is for the stuff in your pocket, and that's mostly true. Boarding passes, tickets, store cards, coupons. It's kind of neat to think that I can go to Starbucks, buy a gift card, input it into Passbook, and then leave my wallet at home, simply using Passbook and the QR code it generates to pay at the register. But I still have to get a gift card and pay for it in the first place. If this application doesn't integrate credit cards, it's not going to succeed. Apple is sitting on over 400 million active credit card accounts in the iTunes and App Stores. To think that this app will only use credit-based gift cards and movie tickets you've already purchased is really missing the ball. Now, Apple did mention some cool features like boarding passes. It's a location-based service that knows when you're at the airport, alerts you if you're at the wrong gate, and automatically brings up your boarding pass when it's time to get on your flight. Now, that's cool, but the US Airways app does a pretty good job of that already. Right now, Passbook is just aggregating the functionality, the marginal functionality, of a handful of apps already on the App Store into one place. And it's missing the biggest thing that I keep in my pocket: credit cards and real money. Now, there are some apps out there that are doing a beautiful job of integrating credit cards into the digital payment experience, and I wanted to show you a few of them. One of them that's really my favorite right now is called Level Up. Now, Level Up is a payment service. Let me back up to the main screen that looks just like this. It's a QR code. Now, you open this app for the first time and actually take a picture of your credit card. It pulls the information that it needs, you set a password, and you create an account in literally a matter of seconds. Then, you're eating at a restaurant, you choose a tip percentage, and simply scan the QR code that your iPhone generates. It's really seamless and really well executed. But Level Up doesn't stop there. It actually takes it one step further with some location-based incentives. I'm going to tap on the map icon, and you're going to see all of the restaurants around me that accept Level Up as a form of payment. Now, these aren't just the restaurants that accept it, but the ones that are willing to offer me an incentive to eat there and use this application to pay. I'll tap on one, you see that they're willing to give me $5 just to eat there the first time. And for every $200 I spend, they're going to give me $20 more. So they're combining digital payment with location-based incentives and coupons. This is something that Groupon should have done years ago, and it's something that Apple needs to integrate into Passbook if it wants to dominate the industry. Let me show you another application that's really killing it in this arena, and it's from Square. Now, most people know Square as the white card reader that allows just about anybody with an iOS device to accept credit cards, but this app from Square takes it one step further. This is their card case application. Again, you open this app, you set up an account, you input your credit card, and this time you take a picture of yourself. Now, when you open up the Square app and you're in a participating vendor, they know you're there. They're actually going to allow you to walk up to the counter, order a coffee, and put it on your tab. Now, your tab stays open. You can get coffee all week, never touch your wallet, and when you close your tab, your credit card is charged. It's location-based payment, and it's really well executed. Now, they're also offering some incentives. For example, the first time you sign up, you're going to get $10 of credit at any vendor that's participating with the Square application. And most people are taking Square, so that's $10 free. You might as well sign up now and go get a couple free coffees. So when you go back to Passbook after looking at those applications, it feels kind of lackluster. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you too much deep Passbook functionality because there aren't any apps out there that are integrating with it just yet. But one thing is definitely true. If Apple wants Passbook to be successful and not die off like Ping did, they're going to need to integrate the 400 million credit cards that they have into this app. You're going to have to pay from the credit card that's already hooked up to your iOS device at every vendor. And you can only imagine the possibilities when the iPhone's integrated with NFC and you can pay without even removing this thing and turning it on. There's a crazy world ahead of us, and the changes that are going to happen in e-commerce are certainly exciting. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're most excited about and what Apple's going to have to do to Passbook in order for you to start using it and in order for your iPhone to replace the wallet that you're carrying around every day. For Read Write Web, this is Elliot Weisberg. I hope you have a great day.